What's going on, my boys? YTDan back again with another Duel Links video, and today I want to talk about ranked PvP, and I also want to talk about these new turbo duels that we have. So like and subscribe the video right now, and Otaku Jesus will protect you on your KOG rank up tonight. What's going on, my boys? YTDan back again with another Duel Links video. I'm a little disgusted because I was up last night making you boys a video and it was really late, but now that video has been sent to the card graveyard because now we have a new mini box coming. Spirit of the Beast. This is my raw interpretation of this mini box, as I have not seen it at all, period. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what comes up here, and I hopefully it's gonna be something really spicy. I can tell from the looks of it. Spirit of the Beast mini box. Well, Spirit of the Beast. So let's take a look at this, my boys. I'm pretty excited because this looks to be like some sort of, I don't know, beast mini box. I don't know. It's probably gonna have a lot of spicy stuff in it. I got up this morning and I'm getting ready to go to work, and as you can see, I'm tired and groggy as hell, and I was just planning to crush that motherfucking upload button, but tis not what I'm doing right now, because yeah, Spirit of the Beast is here. Spiritual beasts and ritual beasts tamers are here to stir up a storm. Yoshinjus have come out of hiding as well. Wow, that was just tacked on that last part. Yoshinjus have come out from hiding as well. So ritual beast Alti Apelio. Wow, this is confusing. It's a pyro fusion wind monster. That's crazy. Fusion monster that can be special summoned from the extra deck, banishing one ritual beast tamer and one spiritual beast. You can, let's see, when this monster attacks, it is not affected by other card effects to the end of the damage step. In addition, return this card to the extra deck to special summon one ritual beast or beast tamer and one banished spiritual beast monster. This effect can only be used during your opponent's turn. So use it to avoid your opponent's card effects. Wow, that seems busted. Wow, that is busted. I don't have time to go through all this right now. I think I'm gonna have to get like a deeper dive into this, but I mean, if this is the boss monster and you're basically telling me that this card can float in and out of the smaller pieces, that's gonna be pretty busted. Let's see what else is in Crystrons. Nani? They put new Crystrons beasts within. Let's see. It says you can target one face-up monster you control. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except machine-type monsters. So machine-type synchro monsters also destroy that card if you do special summon one Crystron tuner from the deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard to add one Crystron monster from your deck to your hand except this particular card. Wow, okay. So you can add one Crystron that name per turn. Wow, that's pretty spicy. Okay, so now we got a better Crystron searcher. What other Crystrons do we have in here? Oh my god, that is disgusting. Okay, so I'm gonna take a deeper dive into this box, my boys, to give you guys my full opinion. But as for right now, my raw reactions is this is gonna be a busted little mini box, which will no doubt impact the meta in one way or another. It's very targeted as to what it's gonna do. Looking at Yoshinjus and Mist Valleys, but I mean, honestly, this card right here, a 2600 beater that can break out into 2 more monsters, I can see why they changed beatdown. Clearly, because this card right here is disgusting. All right, boys, back to the video. Of course, I want to talk to you guys about, more about ranked PvP. But before I start talking about ranked PvP, I want to talk about this new Turbo Duels thing. I feel like this Turbo Duels thing is a welcome addition to Duel Links right now. I feel like the ranked PvP, honestly, with the changes that they've made, has made it a little stale. But of course I feel that way because of course I went KLG early this week. Well, not this week, this month. And I typically don't do that. I normally wait all the way to the end. But honestly, previously, before the updates, the changes, before the rank drop buffers and all that good stuff, I really feel like it was easier to stay out of KLG. I felt like it was easier just to play a couple games and then just be done for the day. But I feel like right now it's kind of in a very strange place. Right now, with the new revamp of the skills, the banned and limited list, beatdown's gonna be gone. They're nerfing barrel dragon in a way. There's the barrel dragon deck in a way. There's a lot of changes that have happened in the meta, also changes that are happening with the actual gameplay, and I feel like that combination of both the meta change, the gameplay change, is definitely allowing folks that have never got KOG before or never got to Legend before, which I think is really important, up into Legend. And now that they're in Legend, you're seeing a lot more Madman decks, 30 card Unga Bunga decks, and all kinds of other silly decks. And I really feel like even though those people are there, and I'm glad that they're there, when I get paired up against someone like that, in my mind I kind of wish I had a tougher opponent. And I know that sounds really silly, but when I'm in a duel, especially when I don't have a lot of time, I want to have a really good duel. Someone who scoops at the very end when they realize that there's nothing that they can possibly do, that's absolutely fine. Someone who rage quits just because it got a little tough for them, I don't feel like that's the ideal opponent. And I know that's gonna sound really silly, but yeah, that's just kind of how I feel about it. So before I even talk a little bit more about it, my boys, I do want to announce that this video is sponsored by High Cholesterol. Get your salt today by dueling YTDan in ranked PvP and KOG. YTDan will clap those cheeks and make you feel assaulted for weeks. All right, my boy. So now that we've gotten past the sponsor, my boy, we're gonna get into some of these ranked PvP duels. And honestly, like for example, this first duel, I'm an OTK player. You guys know that. That's how I like to play Duel Links. That's my particular style of dueling. I'm a rogue style duelist. But since we're playing against this Metaphys deck, clearly this guy's putting all of his plays out there on the very first turn. So this is fair game for a W. So I have no problem taking this man's soul. He knows exactly what he's doing. But if I'm playing in my ranked PvP, going from Legend to KOG, there's going to be guys like this guy. There's going to be other guys that just literally feel like that they don't have any idea what they're doing. Trying to activate Cosmic Cyclone to negate, just all kinds of stuff. And it is kind of funny. So on one hand, but on the other hand, it's a little irritating because I wanted a good duel. But a W is a W, unfortunately, in Duel Links, and because of that, you're being advanced, and I don't know if I fully enjoy that. I did enjoy the struggle. I enjoyed the grind. Losing on my KLG rank up, I never enjoyed that, but I did enjoy the struggle and the grind to get from Legend to COG. and I don't feel like it's a grind anymore, and that's kind of up to you on how you feel about it. You know, you can let me know in the comment section if you actually enjoy like grinding to get to the top. But like I mentioned before, they are adding in this new turbo duels thing, which I think is totally fine. Now look at this, my boys. I want you to take a look at this. Now when you use Crystrons Quan with the Thunder Dragon Trap, you can chain so many cards. Look at this. So you play Treacherous Trap Hole, Crystrons Quan, Samurai Destroyer, and a Thunder Dragon Trap. You're gonna destroy the monsters, you're gonna destroy the back row, and then Yami Yugi responded with World Legacy. But even though he World Legacy, I'm still gonna blow up the other card. And because he's playing Magician Girl, Samurai Destroyer is gonna clap those magician cheeks. So I mean, at that moment, my boys, I had to just be gone. I'm consumed by the darkness, and it's time for the cheese play. Zero interaction. And by the way, if you want to see the deck list for the Thunder Dragon deck or this deck right here, my Watt 007 deck, it's gonna be in the iCards, and it's right above my head, probably right over there. So you can take a look at those iCards, my boy, and go to town. Or the deck list might be below me. Who knows? It depends on what I had time to do when I was leaving the house for work this morning, my boy. So quickly, Into the Shadows of Nightmare is the third turn, and it's time to get real spooky. The funny thing is, it's October, and real life is so damn scary that I actually forgot Halloween was this month. So spooky, scary skeleton to you, my boy. Bonk, isn't that the sound they make? I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna play that exchange, look in the hand, make sure there's no Karibos, and share the pain. Boost my boy and hit him for the double attack for 2 G's for game. This is Spice Town, my boy. So now that I have spread the darkness, it's time to bring out the most expensive Gravekeeper deck of all time. However, even though it's very expensive, it's very effective. So the first match is up against these Dark Lords, and you already know about the Dark Lords. The Dark Lords about to get clapped. I'm about to come right over there in those jams for the OTK. So that's pretty much what this deck is built around. It's built around completing an OTK on the second turn, but unfortunately that OTK is expensive. Now, boggles my mind, he activated the Fires of Doomsday. I mean, honestly, it is a good play. Dark Lords require 2 tributes, and it was easy for him to use Fire of Doomsday to get off that one big tribute summon. So yeah, okay, it was good. All right, it was good. I agree that it was good, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that, and I you know, took a little bit of damage. But see, this is where we come in with our true powers, my boys. Allured by darkness, my boy. Allured by the darkness. So in this deck, is very powerful because it helps us get to the Necro Valley even faster. And we're running invocation with the little invoke search guy. So that's what really makes this deck so expensive. Not to mention that spell card that lets you search a Gravekeeper each turn. And clearly this man has had enough. And we're gonna actually do a mirror match, Ubel versus Ubel. You'd be surprised what this deck actually is, but I really feel like this particular deck is just really spicy. But the only thing I just don't like about it is just so expensive. But I mean, of course, I mean, I'm enjoying it. It is very fun. So into the Supernaturalist searches the throne, and then now we can use Supernaturalist's throne to search for the headman, and then the headman can summon forth the descendant, and descendant can pop that monster and smacky attacky the game. And that man was playing Gravekeepers too, and he crushed my like button. So I mean, yeah, that's it, my boys. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back with more videos this week. But as always, keep it dang.